Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Diamonds and Washi. My name is Katie and today I am here with my February 2024 month in review. In my month in review videos, I like to take you through the different diamond paintings that I have worked on and completed in the past month and talk through some of the goals I have for the upcoming month. If you're curious, I do have a playlist where you can see my past months in review, and it's nice because you get a little snapshot glimpse of the different kits I worked on and I can give you my thoughts on them. I do have my diamond painting logbook here, and I've been using this since I started diamond painting almost 4 years ago now, and it's just where I track things like what I liked about working on a kit, or my start and end date, the size, all the stats and everything, and any other notes that I have. And so I do have this. I sometimes get asked about it, but I make use of it. I'm actually coming up on the end of this particular logbook, and that's going to be really fun because it's going to have over 150 completed diamond paintings in it, and maybe I'll do a flip through with you guys at some point once that's full. Anyway, in the month of February, I completed a total of 3 diamond paintings, and I have a few whips going into the month of March. I think I would say that I have maybe 3 or 4. I have a couple of kind of special circumstance type projects that I'll share with you and I'll explain, but it felt like a little bit slower paced month for me in terms of diamond painting. I have talked about in some of my videos this past month how I felt like I was really on the edge of maybe some crafting burnout, and so I was trying to take a slower pace and make sure that I wasn't pushing it too hard because I really did not want to burn out on my crafting whatsoever. And I feel like that really did help. But I did have some really, I feel like some accomplishments and some finishes that I am excited about. As far as YouTube goes and videos go, I think I had around like 23, 24 videos go up because I tend to have, around 5 videos go up each week, which, by the way, feel free to subscribe if you want to see my diamond painting content. I was really excited that this past month I really got into starting some of my accessories, my diamond painting accessories stash videos. And this past month included my tray stash. And I am thinking in the month of March that I might want to give you another stash video. We'll see. But let me go ahead and dive into the kits that I did finish and talk about those a little bit. So the first kit that I finished this is actually one of the panels from my diamond painting to cross stitch chart to a diamond painting conversion project. And I did a really in-depth kind of deep dive on this particular project this month that I will have linked below if you're curious, but I'm going to give you the really, really quick version. Basically, I am taking this cross-stitch chart. The title of it is Once Upon a Fairy Tale. It's by the artist Amy Stewart. The chart is from Heaven and Earth Designs, and I got my materials from Evermoment. And I am taking this cross-stitch chart and turning it into a diamond painting. And what that means is I'm reading the chart, and I'm placing the diamonds on a blank canvas. That's like some little wax or putty that got stuck on the underside of that plastic wrap. But anyway, it's a really interesting project. It's quite a bit of a mental challenge because it's not like the symbols are printed on the canvas. I'm reading a chart and counting and placing them from there. And the chart rather, is translating into such a large diamond painting project that I broke it down into 8 panels. And each of these panels is 94 by 34 centimeters ish. And it's quite colorful and quite an epic project. I've been working on it for 1.5 years now, and this is the 4th of those 8 panels. So I'm now officially halfway done. And I started working on this panel at the end of December in 2023, and then worked on it a little bit in January, and then finished it at the beginning of February, on February 5th, I believe. This was my 153rd finish of my diamond painting career. I'm counting each of these panels as one finish because they are so time intensive and they kind of are their own projects, and I just wanted to be able to count them towards my finished total. And when I'd ask your guys' opinion way back, you said, yeah, no, totally count those as finishes, which thank you for that. I had a lot of thoughts about this panel, and like I said, I deep dive into it in that dedicated video that I'll have linked below. But in short, this is my least favorite panel of the 4 that I've completed so far, unfortunately. There were some parts of it I felt just didn't translate from the original chart, specifically this middle section just didn't really work for me. And I felt like this was really the canvas and the kit that pushed me the most strongly towards feeling some burnout and fatigue on crafting. And so I'm really trying to approach future panels of this project with a different mindset and a different perspective so that I'm hopefully not going to flirt with burnout quite so closely. But I'm really excited that this, completing this means that I'm halfway done with this big project, but this was a bit of a slog. Like I said, especially in the middle. The end was a bit better. I really enjoyed the books that we had here. The materials that I'm working with are great. I'm not having any issues with them, which is nice. But I am certainly learning a lot about cross-stitch conversions as I go. But anyway, this is my first finish of February and is my panel number 4 of my cross-stitch diamond painting project. And then, like I said, I did find myself dealing with some burnout. I found myself not wanting to work on my sort of standard diamond paintings that I otherwise had going. And so I decided to follow my nose and pull out some snack size type projects. So this particular one, I just kind of want to do an honorary mention of. I'm not counting this as a finish because it was so little. It took me 15-20 minutes to complete. But this is from a brand new shop in the community called Diamond Delights, and they have these adorable licensed little, this is actually a sticker, you guys. I will link the video below where I unboxed and completed this one and talk about it in a lot of depth, but I'm obsessed with these. They are working on doing some new releases here soon, so keep an eye out for that. I think they're mostly sold out at this point because a lot of people really went and shopped because these are just so cute. But I did work on this one and I absolutely loved how it turned out. It was a nice little just sort of brain break. And then I've been unboxing these mystery sticker packs on my channel on and off the past several months too. This is actually, this is a sticker book. This is from Craft Buddy UK. These are licensed Disney stickers. And the way that you get these stickers is by buying these mystery packs that come with 3 stickers that are blind bag style. So you don't know what you're going to get. And I have bought a lot at this point. And this past month when I was kind of in between projects, I decided that I really wanted to see if I could get some of this done because I wanted to be able to flip through it with you guys when I did my next round of like sticker pack unboxings together. And so I did all the stickers that I had at the time, which I think was 54 of them. And I was kind of crowdsourcing some opinions about like, okay, I feel like this should count towards, a finish because this was taking me some time to do. Each of the stickers has its own set of diamonds and everything. And I did work on these over the course of a few days. And so I thought, okay, there's 102 stickers in total in this album. I feel like I can either break it into, like say that this whole album once complete counts as 2 finishes and say it's like, okay, 51 stickers is a finish. Or I could break it into 3 and it's like 34 stickers is a finish and then the whole album would be 3 finishes. If you have an opinion, feel free to leave it in the comments below. I would be happy to hear from you. Like I said, I'm either thinking I'm going to break it into 2 or 3 finishes in total for the whole album. That being said, for the moment, I'm just saying for February, I'm counting this as 1 finish because like I said, I placed 54 stickers. And so, I'm happy with that. I just did another unboxing of another, I think 12 or 13, or was it 15? I don't remember. Packs of stickers and ended up with a number of new ones. I think 12 or 14 new ones. And so I haven't put those in here yet, but I'm planning to quite soon. So I'm counting this as finish number 2. The set that I did in here is finish number 2 for the month of February and finish number 5 for the year. And this one is kind of just an honorary mention. Maybe when I do some more stickers from this shop, maybe I'll, combine them all together and say, okay, I'm counting this as a finish for, the year or whatever. But that was finish number 2. And then finish number 3, after I worked on those stickers, I felt like I took a breather and then I was ready to kind of go back to some of my other more standard diamond painting projects. This is, oh my gosh, just absolutely beautiful. It makes me so happy. This is called The First Dragon. It is by the artist Raven Phelan and is from Diamond Art Club. And let me give you the stats on it really quick as well. Let me grab my diamond painting logbook over here. It is 55.8 by 78.7 centimeters. It has 55 colors and square diamonds, and I started this actually at the end of January, so you would have seen this as a whip in my January month in review video, and I finished it on the last day of February. Thank goodness it was a leap year because I finished it on February 29th. And this is one I really tried to take my time working on because I really didn't want to be feeling like I was forcing myself to work on it when I was dealing with some of that crafting fatigue. This piece it has a really special place in my heart. I adore this artwork so much. If you saw my unboxing of this kit, I had the sneak peek from Diamond Art Club for this particular kit. You would have heard me just talk about the reasons it's really special to me. I call this kind of my dream artwork. It was like a rainy day kit before I even owned it. A rainy day kit, that's just, you know, a kit that has special meaning to me for any number of reasons. But the colors in this are exactly my style. Dragons are exactly my style. And I had submitted this artwork to Diamond Art Club's licensing back in early, I think it was 2022. And I didn't really know that it was going to make the cut because it had been a while, but it ended up being released as part of their Year of the Dragon release. And I knew I wanted to work on it right away. Speaking of the Year of the Dragon, I also kind of have this idea, this general idea in mind that throughout the year 2024, because it is the Year of the Dragon, that it would be fun to work on and complete one dragon kit each month. And so this is my February dragon of choice. And I really loved it. It had a lot more confetti than I was expecting, actually. All the color, like the color gradients and all the different sort of details in the wings, and then especially like over in the scales and through here. This is very true to the original artwork, but it was a lot more confetti heavy than I was expecting. There is some color blocking over here up in the sky, and a little bit here, like these color blending, there's some kind of linear color blocking in here. But for the most part, I would consider this a relatively confetti, had like medium to heavy confetti piece. Down here there was some color blocking too. I thought this glow was really beautifully done. There's a lot of special drills down here, including some light yellow fairy dust and some white ABs. This was just an absolutely stunning piece. I think Diamond Art Club knocked it out of the park as far as the rendering goes. That's the rendering is the, you know, how you're turning the artwork into a diamond painting. I think that Raven Phelan's artwork really is a beautiful match for Diamond Art Club's rendering style. And she's an artist that I really adore. The kits that I've completed from Diamond Art Club by her. And this was no exception. I really, really, really loved this piece. It's one of the rare few pieces that I've actually considered buying a second copy of the kit to just sort of have in my back pocket if someday I decide I want to work on this piece again, because I love it so much. It's so happy. But yes, this was finish number 3 for the month of February, and was finish number 6, I believe, of the year. So this is technically my last finish of the month, and I have a few whips to share with you as we're going into the month of March. Now, one of these kits here that I'm going to show you, I have worked on quite a bit throughout the month of February, and the title of this artwork is Wanted Dead or Alive, Part 2, Castiel, and is by the artist Petite Madame, and is a custom that I got with permission from the artist from Jada Gem Shop. And Jada Gem Shop does require that you show proof of permission from the original artist for any customs that you get. Or, you know, public domain artwork is fine too. But this is one that I have in mind to potentially take with me to the Supernatural convention that I'm going to in Burbank in the month of March. And having the actor for this character sign is kind of what I'm thinking. I'm trying not to think about chickening out. But so my goal is I need to have this done here in the next week and a half from the time of this filming. So I'm getting close. Technically, the month of February where I ended was at the beginning of this particular row. We're a few days into March at this point because I've been under the weather. And so, yes, I've continued to work on it. It is pretty darn confetti heavy. That is typical with Jada Gem Shop's kits. And I feel like the style of artwork as well. It's 50 by 75 centimeters and has 54 colors. And this one has, like I said, it's been really full of confetti. And so I've worked on it. I have these really small sections, you guys, just to make it feel less overwhelming. I feel like the original artwork is translating decently well. This is really hard artwork to turn into a diamond painting, in my opinion. I'm excited to get into the top part. I think that part is going to look the best for sure, because there's just a lot of dark, you know, shadows and everything going on down here. But I do think that it works. It is, like I said, it's fan art, and it's been really fun to work on. I don't mind the confetti and the dark colors because I really do love the artwork itself and seeing it come together. Overall, the quality has been really good, with the exception of like the 310 drills have been a little bit trash prone. But you know, the canvas quality, the glue, and most of the colors have been great. And I'm excited for how it's coming together and to be able to take it to the convention this month. So that is my first whip that I have going into next month. And then I'm really excited for this next one, you guys, because I didn't have any progress to show to you in my January month in review. But you guys, I have been working on my temperature project, and this is a really fun idea that I cannot take credit for. Someone in my Facebook group, Diamonds and Emeralds, shared about this, and I was like, oh, I totally want to do this myself. But there's a cross-stitch chart by Christie's Corner of a dragon. I think I have it over here. And it's a temperature project. And what that means is that I have assigned let me try to find a good example here. Okay, so this is what the chart is ultimately going to look like in terms of shape. The colors are going to vary because what I've done is I've assigned a drill color to each, a temperature range that I've decided on. And that means that once this is complete, you're going to kind of see a visual representation of what the weather was like throughout the year 2024 in my location. So I'll link to the unboxing of this where I explain the concept of it, because I feel like I'm not doing a very good job right now. But I ended up just getting this canvas from Amazon because I got a canvas for round drills by Diamond Dots by accident. And so I was in a hurry. I was like, I'll just get this from Amazon. In the future, when I plan further ahead, I'll order ahead from like Jaded Gem Shop so I can get it exactly to size. But I taped it off. I'm still determining how I'm gonna cut it and display or frame it. But for the moment, it's like this is the general chart size. And I got my diamonds. They're glitter. They have like the chunky glitter in them, and they're from DP with Sparklers. And so the month of January is here like in the snout, and then the month of February is over here on this side. I did lots of blues for the lower temperature ranges. You can see like, I had a little heat wave here towards the end of February here. Same thing here. I think this was towards the end of January. But this has been really fun to see come together, you guys. It took a lot of work, I felt like, to set up, but it's been really fun to try to stay up to date with and see it come together. So that is my second whip that I have going into March. And then I have a couple more that are kind of like sort of whips. So I'm counting that sticker book from Craft Buddy UK technically as a whip, but it's, like I said, kind of an odd duck. And then in addition, even though I've completed the fourth panel of that Heaven and Earth Designs cross-stitch conversion project, still technically overall, that kit is in like overall whip. Even though I don't have a panel currently in progress, I'm still, mentioning that is a whip as well. So 4 whips technically going into the month of March. Speaking of the month of March, some things that I have in mind. So, I don't tend to participate in a ton of events at the moment. Here early in the year, I tend to really kind of take a step back from doing events. And in general, I don't enter for prizes or anything like that. It's just for the community aspect. But I am in the month of March planning on participating in, just again from the community side, the event Mermaids and Magic, which is being hosted by my friends Crafting with Shay and the Diamond Painting Accountant, that's Alyssa. And that, encompasses dragons as well. And since I know I want to work on some kind of dragon kit in the month of March, I'm just going to loop that in with that. As far as exactly what dragon kit I want to work on in March, I haven't quite decided that yet. I want to look kind of at my stash and try to decide, but I think maybe something that's from a small shop, because my January and February kits were both from Diamond Art Club, and I definitely have some kits in my stash that are dragons that are not from Diamond Art Club, and so I might dip into those and see if I want to work on one of those in February, maybe if it's not too large. But so more dragon goodness coming in March. I also am thinking I might do another stash video. I'd asked in a recent whip in chat what particular accessory you guys would be most interested in seeing me do a stash video on next. And I feel like the majority of people said they wanted to see a pen stash, and then like putty and wax, I think, was the runner-up. So I am planning to do both of those stash videos this year. I might try to do the pen stash video here in March, or I might bump it to April. We'll just kind of see how content pans out. And other videos that I want to do, I want to continue unboxing a variety of small shops. Here I have a couple of boxes that are waiting over there from New to Me small shops that I would absolutely love to unbox and share with you during the month of March. I'm sure you'll see a lot of kind of my usual, I call my usual suspects. I'll do weekly whip and chats on Mondays. I need to do some small shop hauls as always. And I'm going to try to do some more dedicated post-review videos. These month in review videos are nice for snapshot looks at the canvases that I've worked on, but dedicated post-review videos for individual kits I think can be nice and helpful for doing more of a deep dive on particular kits and talking through what my thoughts are, especially on small shops. So I have kind of neglected that this year and would maybe like to try to get back to that in March if I have kits that are a good fit for that. But I would now love to hear from you guys in the comments below. What did February look like for you? Do you have any kits that you worked on that you really loved and are excited about? Do you have any goals or events that you're planning on participating in during the month of March? Please let me know down below. I would love to cheer you on. And let me know what you think about the kits that I worked on. Do you have any ones that you really loved from my completed kits or my whips, and anything you're itching to see in March? I always love hearing from you guys. So thank you so much for watching. I invite you to subscribe again, like I said, if you would like to see more diamond painting content from me. A lot of what I talked about I have planned for March. I would really love to have you here. And I thank you guys for watching. I always enjoy checking in with you for these month in review videos. I hope you have a day and a week that's as amazing as you are, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye.